Yes. Right, cozy. Yeah. Alright, well, welcome to Blood on the Clock Tower Live. You? Oh, thank you. You are the residents of the town of Ravenswood Bluff, the town stricken by the machinations of evil. The water runs black, the crops die out, holy ground is desecrated, and all the chocolate bars have coconut in them. It is horrifying. My name is Christian, I am the town storyteller, and I am here to try and make order of the chaos. The only thing we are sure of is that one of us is a demon in disguise. And soon the suspects will be brought out before you. Once they are brought out, they will be trying to convince you and themselves which one of them is the demon, and which one of them, as a result, should be executed to save the town from this horror. In your hands, you should have been given a character list. Apologies, it's hard to read in the light. But you should be able to see the character list. The cast were randomly assigned in secret a character from that list before the show began. They do not know who each other are. I just want to stress that while we are here to try and entertain you with a show, the cast are genuinely playing the game. They do not know which one of them is the demon. The evil team know who each other are, but the good team, the characters in blue, do not know anything. All the characters I say in blue are good, and you yourselves are good people of the town. You are on the good team. They are trying to help you. However, once you start executing people, you can't just go kill crazy. If too many people, innocent people are executed, then the powers that instills will cause the demon to rise up, I'm not an actor, cause the demon to rise up and lay waste to the town. You will have to decide which members of the cast you trust and which you do not, and try to follow those that you do, for you will have the power of the vote. They will be making their case and they will make the nominations, but you will have a majority vote on who to execute. To the game mechanics themselves, at a certain point I will call a night phase. What that means is that everyone will close their eyes and I will wake up the characters in turn who have a nighttime power. They will then perform their ability, whatever it may be. As you are on the good team, we would ask that you close your eyes for this as well, but we can't make you. If you wish to keep your eyes open to view the mechanics of the game, you are more than welcome. However, I have two stipulations. A, we are playing a modified version of the rules, and the night phase is played entirely in silence. I do not guarantee you will understand anything that is happening before you. And B, if you do choose to keep your eyes open, please don't spoil it for those who do wish to play along. Don't shout about what you've seen, and don't try to influence future votes. Thank you. With all that in mind, bring out the suspects. Please be seated. So we have for you Fiona, Alex, Neve, Mel, Emily, Winston, Jacinta, and Lee. You stand accused of demonic activity, bringing the town to ruin. Your suspicion is without question. We are merely trying to ascertain which one of you is the fiend in disguise. And, as we suspect, at least one of you is a minion of that fiend, intended to sow more confusion by poisoning the abilities of the town or cursing those into an early grave. With all that said, what do you have to say for yourselves?
Is this really the best way to do this? Like, honestly, we are in serious trouble here, and this is how we choose to go about it?
Look, I can understand why you guys are here, but why am I here? Like, I'm clearly the best looking out of all of you right now.
Oh, that makes me innocent.
I don't know why anyone believes that there is a demon amongst us, because there is no such thing as demons. Yeah, it's a hallucination, and that's hallucination. That's an illustration.
As far as I'm concerned, all of you are evil because I can't trust any of you. Because all of you are demons. You're out to kill.
No, guys, it'll be so fine. Don't worry about it, because most of us are going to be good. And if most of us are good, and most of us are smart, then we'll just figure out who it is
They are indeed, but such is the sacrifice that must be made to fight the forces of darkness. Now,
There are no forces of darkness.
no, but there is a murderer, and if that's not dark, I don't know what is. However, I have some information.
Do you?
Indeed I do. For you see, good people, I am well known throughout the town and the surrounding area as being an actor of great renown. However, in my spare time, I like to, shall we say, do character research and investigate individuals as to what their secret pastimes may be. Yes, I am an investigator. And what this means is that I have learned that one of two specific individuals seated here before you are a particular role. Now, this role is powerful, and I do not intend to reveal which of the two individuals may possess this power so as to protect them. However, I can reveal that there is an undertaker amongst us.
So what that means is that the Undertaker knows the character of the person that we execute each day, which means we should execute someone so we get information.
I don't like to be the bearer of bad news, but one of us could be drunk and because, you know, it's a very stressful situation, and when people get stressed, sometimes they drink a little bit too much, but they might not even know that they're drunk. And if they're drunk, then none of their abilities will work.
Indeed, the devil's poison.
Poison.
Looking at you, sir. What, he's got a drink in his hand.
Does anybody else have any more information? You mentioned poison?
What about poison?
Someone might be poisoned if there's a poisoner.
And
And the poisoner each night will pick one person, and for that night and the rest of that day, their ability will malfunction, just as if they're drunk, but only for that day. If there's a poisoner amongst us.
Indeed, I have read of other minions of the demon, such as a witch. If a witch is amongst us, the witch will have chosen one of us. And if that individual nominates anybody for execution, they will immediately die of a witch's curse.
There's no
Their nomination, however, will continue to stand.
So, if you want us to believe your information, you want to nominate yourself?
and risk the witch's curse.
Very well.
I don't believe
Loath though I am to do it. Don't interrupt while I'm acting. I nominate myself!
Very well. The nomination has been made. Alex, you've got to attack and defend yourself.
Something I am all too used to. Ladies and gentlemen, I have claimed to be the investigator, and I have used all the information I can. I will gain no further information. Now, were I evil and trying to execute myself, that would mean that the power of evil would transfer to another evil player within the suspects. Doing so, I believe, would be very unwise for evil, as there would only be one person left to win the game, so to speak, for their comrades. As a result, I am happy to be executed and happy to throw myself on the fire and have a most glorious death for the good of all. Friends, Romans, countrymen, I thank you.
God, I wish the witch had got him.
Well, first of all, let's find out who amongst our suspects agrees with Alex's nomination of himself. And who thinks that Alex should be on the chopping block? So show of hands from the suspects in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, go on.
Minimal interest. Alex has made his case. He has explained the reasoning behind why he should be executed today. They're not too sure here, but the power does lie with you. So I will make my way around the room like a clock. And if your hand is in the air when I reach you, I will count your vote. If the majority of you vote, then Alex will be on the chopping block, but we can have more nominations, and there can be somebody else excluded instead. So, in 3, 2, 1. "27. How very middle of the road. But that is enough. That is a slim majority. Alex is on the chopping block. Do we have any other nominations from the rest of the suspects?
We have barely any information.
I concur.
Very well. I will call a final countdown for nominations in 3, 2, 1. Well, in our infinite wisdom, we execute Alex's day. I will now mark his death.
Good night, sweet princess.
I will mark his death in a traditional and respectful manner.
May flights of angels sing thee to thy non-snuffed state.
Do you want to swap seats with me? I don't want to.
The game does, however, continue. We move into the night phase. Please, close your eyes. new day, and this foul night, poor Mel was horribly killed, impaled on the hour hand of the clock tower.
My God! Everybody look! There's blood on the clock tower!
You can sit down.
I
I will now mark Mel's death in the traditional and respectful manner.
So, Mel, now that you're dead, do you have any information you can give us?
I actually do. It might be useful, but at least we'll know that one person is good. So I was the Raven Keeper, and that means that if I die during the night, I get woken up and I can choose one person to find out exactly who they are. And I chose Emma. And I discovered that she's the exorcist.
Oh, don't tell them!
What does exorcist do?
I mean, you might be drunk. Or poison. Or poison!
So that means that she could be evil!
Yes, I'm the demon.
Oh, this is so scary.
Please tell us what the exorcist does, were you to be the exorcist, in the unlikely scenario.
In the unlikely scenario that I was the exorcist. It would mean that I'd be awoken during the night. and I would choose a person. And if that person is in fact a demon, then no one would die that night. But someone did die, which means the person that I chose is not the demon.
Unless you're drunk or poisoned.
Wait, who did you choose?
I chose Winston.
Because I'm good. I told you, I'm good, and all of you are evil.
Yes, but that's the only way I could trust you, dear.
So now I can trust you too. And you will protect me, right?
I'm dead.
You're not dead. She's dead.
I am as good as dead.
Well, we must all try to protect you.
If someone can.
So what if there's a monk? Could they protect you?
They could, if we have one, that would be
I'm
nice.
not sure if it's a good idea for the monk to
No,
out
no, no, no,
himself.
I mean,
no.
they could protect them by outing themselves and thus becoming the target of the demon.
Well, just to be clear,
That's not.
during the night, a monk can point at someone and that person is protected for that night phase. So if the demon were to target the person they pointed at, then they would not die.
But then the demon is bound to kill the monk.
So that's why the monk shouldn't out him or herself at this moment.
The bell tolls, and it tolls for thee.
Well, do we have any nominations today? We have 2 dead people already. How bold are you feeling?
There is still little information.
I really don't think we should just kill any innocent person because too many good people have died already.
I have a nomination.
All right.
Oh, I nominate Fiona. I nominate Fiona because I'm beginning to get a bit of a picture of who might be good. And I don't know anything yet about Fiona. So that's why I'm nominating her.
Sassy. Fiona, do you have a defense?
Hello. So, I have not said much so far in this courtroom because I am an incredibly powerful townsfolk, one that has already been mentioned possibly by this group. Hence why I do not wish to speak out loud what I am in case I am targeted by the demon. So I would kindly wish that you would just trust me on this, okay? Thanks.
Right, well, we'll find out how many of the suspects agree with Jacinta's sudden accusation. Raise your hands, and the suspect, if you think that Fiona should be on the chopping block today. In 3, 2, 1. Not even Jacinta, nobody's
This is so fishy!
very well.
It was a wonderful defence.
I thought of it myself.
Alright, well, okay. It's not going through. We won't put it to the town because nobody seems to be that interested in, not even the accuser seems to be interested in it. Do we have any actual serious nominations?
Yes!
Beware the witch.
Yes! Thank you, Ghost. I nominate Jacinta. Down straight. Okay, I get it. I look sketchy as fuck for not coming out with my role, but Jacinta has not come out properly with her role, so I guess it is quid pro quo, or whatever that term is.
Jacinta, do you have a defence?
Fiona is obviously just nominating me to get her own back, and my reasons for being innocent and not being put for execution are very similar to hers.
Copycat!
Well, slightly more suspicious looking now. It's really from the, if there's any interest in lynching Fiona.
Hang on.
Lynching Jacinta today from the cast in 3, 2, 1.
Someone should die.
It feels super dodgy, right? Like,
Undertaker, we should kill someone!
It's so strange that she's out for blood, even though I said that we shouldn't kill anyone who's innocent.
they're people.
Right, well, we will put it to the angry mob. Things turn against him, possibly from Jacinta's own doing. Maybe you might take that into account, but I will do the vote in 3, 2, 1.
They're particularly angry over this.
24, actually less than that. On
Why
the
am
side
I
of the
not
room,
surprised?
for whatever reason.
It's because I'm good. So you say.
Yeah.
That is not quite a majority, though.
Right.
Very short. By 2, in fact. So, do we have any other nominations today? No? Last call for nominations before nobody's executed. Emily's been keen to kill before, but she's not going for it. In 3, 2, 1. Very well. No execution today, go to sleep. It is the night. Good morning, townsfolk. It is a brand new day. And Emily was horribly killed at night. Mel, however, is alive again.
It's alive!
Let me give Emily a sign of respect.
So the fact that you are alive, Mel, means that there is a professor in play. And that professor, once per game, can bring back to life one dead player. But now that's Carol is out.
Point of clarification, 1 dead townsfolk. The professor cannot resurrect a drunk or an evil player, which means that this is the rare situation that we can 100% trust that Mel is good.
Okay, so we've
I've got to get some kicks out of being dead now.
I've had 3 nights of information, so I feel like I want to come forward with who I am. I am the empath, and that means that I know that how many of my alive neighbours are evil. Now on the first night, both players were alive, and I got that 0 of these 2 were evil. On the second night, I got that one person was evil, and then last night I also got that one person was evil.
And I was executed on the first day.
So perhaps I was right to nominate Fiona.
Looks that way.
I think I might be drunk.
Go on.
I'm the monk, and I've been trying to protect people, and they keep dying. And I wasn't sure at first. I thought, like, I don't know, I mixed up people, but like last night I tried to save Emily.
Sure.
I tried to save Emily, and it didn't work. So I think I must be drunk.
I feel like, can a drunk register as evil?
No. So, here are the facts. Neve is claimed to be the empath. We know 100% that Mel is good. Obviously, I have claimed to be good, but there is no way to confirm that unless the Undertaker, who I believe to be in play, comes forward, though that would probably be unwise. Since that Neve is now registering that one person is evil and has done so consistently, I feel it is likely that Fiona is evil. Because if Neve were drunk, then she would receive inaccurate information all the time, and the first night she received accurate information.
Assuming you're good.
Assuming I am good, yes.
Could it be that Neve might be poisoned?
Yeah.
Because that which night is real and which night is not. Because somebody was saying that the poisoner will choose someone different every night, isn't it?
But she got
Potentially.
consistent information.
But,
Could have been
however,
poisoned on the first night.
people either side of me do keep dying and being brought back to life.
Yeah, that is very confusing.
Which, yeah. So, take that what you will.
Emily, I have a question.
Yeah.
Who did you target as the
Me.
exorcist?
I targeted Winston first, someone died. I targeted Neve second, I died. So for what it's worth, I don't think she's lying.
But then you targeted her the same night that you died. So your powers might not. Your powers
No, I targeted her, and if she had been the demon, she could not have killed me. Because my power, when I choose the demon, means the demon can't kill that night.
I see.
But you
Unless-
can't
So
win
you're
with
clear,
someone-
and she's clear. All the rest of y'all can suck
It
it.
doesn't mean she's not evil though. If she was one of the
She could be a minion, but if she were a minion, she would not know what roles are not in play. The demon knows 3 roles that are not in play. The minion does not. So her coming out as the empath would be a ballsy
Really
move.
good guess.
We've heard very little from the other end of the circle.
That's right. That's right. Ultimately, a powerful character in play. Don't want to reveal my identity. Preemptively.
Well, given that the monk, allegedly, has already revealed themselves, if you were to reveal yourself, it might provide another potential target for the demon.
And it also might help the minion be able to bluff better.
Also true.
Just saying. So do we want to kill Fiona?
I mean,
It's
I mean,
she's
I do.
either lying or she's wrong.
bell tolls. Methinks it may well toll for thee.
That is the bell tolling, yes. And now for nominations. Do we have any?
I nominate for Nick Fiona.
Shock.
Basically everything I just said.
Oh, that stands, storyteller! Oh my goodness, right. I am the monk. I didn't want to reveal it before because the demon would have targeted me. I am now either going to die today by this wonderful jury of my peers and yourselves, or I'm going to die in the night. There's just...
If you're drunk, it doesn't matter anyway.
I want to stay alive! I'm trying to work out who the demon is. I'm just not being very good at voted. If we kill you, then the Undertaker will know if you're lying or not. Just shut up.
Alright, well, first of all, let's hear from the other suspects. Who thinks that Fiona is worth putting on the chopping block today?
Hang on.
3, 3, 2, 1. That is unanimous. That does mean that at least that the evil players amongst us have also voted for that, just in case anybody hasn't followed. But it is a unanimous vote against Fiona there. We will now open it. You have the power. You are the angry mob. And open it to your votes. In 3, 2, 1.
Oh, come on! Yes! I demand a retrial.
Dost thou know the meaning of the phrase kangaroo court?
That is enough. That is a majority. It's a majority still, but a majority nonetheless. Fiona is on the chopping block. Do we have any other nominations though? Somebody else could still receive more votes. It was a slim majority.
Yes! Yes! Frankly, yes, I'm going to nominate Neve! Hello again! This is utterly ridiculous. She comes out with being the empath after a couple of nights. Surely that sort of information should have come out on the second night, or the first night just getting things going. I do not trust this at all. And you should all be suspicious of that. Just come on, I'm a bloody monk! I'm supposed to be protecting these people.
You came out being the monk after a few nights.
You're supposed to.
And also, you're a useless monk. You're trying to...
I'm
Neve, go defense.
So the reason that I came out as the empath after 3 nights is that I wanted to make sure that I was getting consistent results and that I wasn't drunk or poisoned. If I'd have let it come out any later, then I feel like that would have become even more suspicious. If I'd have come earlier, I don't know if my results would have been true. And I feel like this is also a retaliation for me nominating Fiona. So there we go.
Alright. Well, let's see, hear from the rest of the suspects. Who thinks that Neve is more worthy of execution than Fiona? I'm anticipating the way this might go. So let's count it in 3, 2, 1. Fiona only. I will still open it up to the floor, however. You do still have the power as the people of the town. Fiona currently has a very slim majority of 28. Very close. But Neve could receive more votes from you. So, let's do the count. In 3, 2, 1. 21. I believe you have proved not as popular as you perhaps might have thought. Fiona's on top block. Do we have any other nominations today? No more nominations? I'll count down in 3, 2, 1. Fiona is executed on this fine day. The game does continue. Everybody please close your eyes and go to sleep. morning town. It is a brand new day. And I'm sad to say that Neve was killed in the night.
Interesting.
Offer the traditional funeral garb to both Fiona and Neve.
Well, 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 and then there were 4.
Ah. Gosh. So shall we just have a recap on the roles that have been claimed so far?
Yes.
So we've got
Monk, which you killed.
Investigator.
empath.
Wait,
Exorcist.
I'm not gonna on myself yet. I might get killed next.
It's the last day.
No, it's not.
There are 4 players left, it's not necessarily the last day.
Okay, fair enough, but
Well-
most likely is.
Hang on. If we...
I can clarify this.
Yeah.
So, there are 4 players left alive. That means that if you kill today, you are down to 3. If the demon then gets a death in the night, or manages to kill somebody in the night, you'll go down to 2. That is the evil win condition. 2 players left alive, one of them being the demon. So if you execute today, and it is not the demon, and the demon gets a kill in the night, then evil will win.
Right.
Good will fail.
I really
At this point...
We shouldn't execute anyone, so we have an extra day. Because if we execute the wrong person today, the evil team wins.
Might as well make it a 1 in 3 chance rather than a 1 in 4.
It's already a 1 in 3 chance, we know it's not Mel.
Okay, so we might as well make it a 1 in 2
Suggest if
chance.
we were good that we should have never.
What?
Would you suggest if we were one of the villagers? We should
Well,
have never?
I'm not sure how useful your powers are going to be now. We might not get to another day.
All right, fair enough. I'll admit it, Professor.
Interesting.
Didn't see that coming.
Of course.
so
We
you...
already knew there was a professor in play, so that doesn't necessarily mean
But
anything.
we didn't know who it was.
And if neither of you are immediately saying, no, it's me, then I assume you brought our friend Mel back to life.
I did, yes.
Just think...
That's very clever.
A minion can be dead, and there are 2 good players left still, and 1
Or in
demon.
fact, the demon can be dead and have transferred the powers to the moon.
Jacinta, you said earlier that you had suspicions of Fiona. Now, if we believe our current train of thought, which we don't necessarily, but if we do, then Fiona, we believe, was evil. Why did you have your suspicions?
I just think Fiona is a suspicious
Right,
person. I'm
come
not
on.
gonna- we had the people didn't have information on, any information on, were Fiona, I think Neve, and Lee, and maybe one other person. And I was like, you know, 1 in 4, 1 in 3, 1 in 4. Let's go for Fiona.
Yeah.
So actually, it was just lucky. It was just very lucky.
Okay, I've got,
And I thought it'd be useful for someone to die.
okay. To further the information I have already given, assuming that I was not poisoned or drunk, etc., I believe the Undertaker to still be alive. Now, 2 individuals have claimed what they are, 2 have not, which means that the 2 individuals who have not claimed what they are, one knows if they are the Undertaker, which therefore means that the other player also knows that they are the Undertaker. As a result, if one of the 2 players who has not claimed what they are is evil, they will kill the other, knowing they are the Undertaker and therefore very powerful.
But how do we know there's an Undertaker?
Because I said it at the very start of the game.
Drunk poison.
Drunk or poison?
I could have.
Yes, but if you're drunk, then we're assuming that there's only 1 minion in play, right?
We have had no witch executions.
True.
I believe that there is a poisoner amongst us, or
Yeah.
formerly amongst us.
So powers may have gone, abilities may have gone haywire.
Yes, but you can say that of most anything. I'm only going on what I can only assume to be true. The poisoner would have had to pick me by pure luck.
So, we think, along our line of logic, that Fiona is evil.
I was saying
No, I'm not saying you are.
I mean,
So
we're
that's
done
what we
with
think.
Fiona.
I was very suspicious of Lee as well, but now you come out as a professor.
Yes.
I now think that you're good. Which means now I'm really confused, because I think everybody else is good as well. So,
It's kind of suspicious.
Jacinta, I really think your evasiveness is being very suspicious at this point, given how few players are left alive.
do you know what? I just don't want to come out with my ability.
Because?
Because it's not going to be useful to anybody.
I have a theory now. I was trying to work it out. So, we definitely know for sure that there is a professor because Mel is alive.
Correct.
Or being dead. So, I believe that Lee is the professor.
Yes.
And I was very sure that Fiona is lying. So, I think she is the minion because I was the real Mel.
What?
Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is very interesting because the two players who was revealed to me that could potentially be the Undertaker were Emily and Winston.
Which means
you're
you
drunk.
are drunk.
Yeah.
Or lying.
Or lying.
Or poisoned or lying.
Poison.
But as I said at the very beginning, if I were the demon, knowing the investigator were not in play and then claiming the investigator, then I would have done two things. A, I would have not put myself up for nomination, and B, I would rather have, instead of revealing the role, have revealed that two players are, that Emily and Winston are a particularly powerful role, thus opening them up
And if we are
to another potential demon.
then he was the emperor.
Yeah. So that means, if you guys believe that I am the real monk and he is the professor, and we all know for sure that she is definitely good, so that means Jacinta is the demon.
I'm not the demon.
Let's get more time.
Well, we have to
We need
discuss
more time.
nominations now. Do we have any? Then they wish to go for vote and see if they can kill the demon today.
Remember, we completely trust Mel. No pressure.
And Jacinta has been really dodgy to begin with, always wanting to kill.
I don't want to say this name anymore.
Okay, so I believe Lee. We know that Mel is good. I am good. I know I haven't given any information and you have no reason to believe that, but I am. And Winston, you just claimed a...
It is weird that you didn't claim it when she claimed it.
Because it's so obvious that she's lying. If I outed myself as a real monk, I would have gotten killed. And she already said that she protected her and it didn't work, so we all know that she's faking it.
So who have you been saving each night?
I actually tried to save Fiona the first night because I didn't know that she's evil or lying. And the night that you died, I actually tried to save you, but it didn't work as well. So that means there was a poisoner.
Everyone trying to say.
Yes.
Yeah, no, thank you, and I appreciate both of you
And
for
you are
trying.
the first one who believed in me.
As another reminder,
Yeah.
there is either a drunk or two minions in play, not both. So far, we have only reason to believe there is one poisoner in play, one minion, thus meaning there is probably a drunk.
Which is probably you.
Which is probably me unless I was poisoned the first night.
Right.
So, are we thinking it's better to not kill anyone tonight, today, and get another day for sure? Or do we think we should...
If
Try
something
to kill
dies
someone.
within the night, how many people does that leave alive?
3.
Three.
We still play for one more day, but you must nominate and kill the demon tomorrow.
I think
Unless, or hope that the demon somehow fails to get a kill. Which is possible.
it's obvious that Jacinta is the demon.
I'm willing to die.
No.
No!
At this stage, all I'll say is at this stage, I think it's fair to say that it's either Winston or Jacinta.
Yes, you're right, it is either Winston or me, and I know it's not me, which I think it's...
Which is of course a bullshit argument!
Come on, it's...
Let's just go to sleep.
I think we should
I think someone will die.
But I will count for executions for nominations just in case there are any. So, any nominations from the living cast members is 3, 2, 1.
I nominated Jacinta. It's so obvious.
That's sketchy. Now you make yourself look sketchy.
But said, by that logic, if I truly believe that Lee is the professor, because the powers came through. And it's obvious that Mel is the Raven Keeper. And she, up till now, at like death's door, she refused to say who she is, because maybe she doesn't know who to fake as. That's why I think she is dodgy as hell.
Cynthia, you have a defense.
So, we know Mel is good, as our dead friend Alex has pointed out. We're pretty sure that Lee is the professor, because we know there's a professor in play, because Mel came back to life, and nobody else has claimed it. I haven't said who I am because it genuinely would not be useful to the good team. It could be useful to the demon, even at this stage. So that only leaves Winston. So obviously Winston has nominated me because he is the demon. I am not the demon or a minion. Thank you.
Lots of murmurs going on. Let's hear from the class. Remember, if none of you choose to vote for this, then we'll not go through our all. But if any of you wish to see Jacinta on the chopping block, we will go to the audience vote. So, who here believes Jacinta is guilty? In 3, 2, 1. Oh, we will go to the audience.
It's one of them.
I mean, I don't.
We will go to the audience. Yes, you have the power as the angry mob. Keep your hands up, please, so they can see. Right, the angry mob. You do not have, again, to execute somebody. It's not mandatory in this game. You can choose to instead allow the game to continue for one more day in order to see what happens. But I will call the vote in 3, 2, 1. Not even close. 7. Not even close. Right, do we have any other nominations today? Any more nominations?
The fact that Jacinta is not nominating in retaliation is suspicious.
I'm not. No, I'd like to explain. I'm not nominating because there's no need, because I've not been executed. They haven't chosen to execute me. Thank you. So it is. We may as well just see what happens in the night.
Yeah, I have suspicions of what's going to happen in the night.
Call for nominations in 3, 2, 1. No further nominations today. There have been no deaths today. Close your eyes and go to sleep. It's the night. Recording town, please do awaken. You discover that Lee did horribly kill him.
Of course. Kill the person who is good, that we all believe to be good, thus keeping the suspicion alive for
Okay.
the two of them.
I have a nomination.
Who are you?
We might need some conversation.
I am the soldier. I can tell you now.
Oh,
I'm
what?
the soldier.
Come out with that before. There's even information you can get from that.
I wanted the demon to try and kill me and not be able to kill me.
Yes.
So all of that saying, based on my information, Fiona's evil.
Yes.
What?
You said based on your information
No,
that
based
Fiona
on-
is
no,
evil.
based
You
on-
have no information to
No.
prove that she was evil to begin with.
I not my
So you are lying.
information, based on the information that we had. I was looking want my information?
No. You definitely said I'm getting a plan together.
What?
You said you used words to the effect of I'm forming a plan. I'm forming information in my mind.
Okay, that's because I wanted the demon to think I was a powerful character and try and kill
I
me.
mean, it's fairly obvious why I died, because if you killed the Raven Keeper, then they'd know which one of you was innocent or guilty.
There were two options. Either the demon was going to kill Lee, because that's the obvious choice, because Lee isn't suspicious, or the demon was going to target a dead player, thus meaning that the demon does not kill anybody, and thus the monk can claim, oh, or indeed the soldier, fuck me, could claim, like, oh, they didn't die, they must have targeted me!
If I was the demon or a minion, I would not have chosen the soldier. To tell you.
If you are the demon!
You get this reaction, I get this reaction!
Yes, because again, we've narrowed it down to either the two of you, and frankly, I'm equally angry at both of you!
I just like
I really think it's so obvious. What? Sorry?
I don't believe I'm a ghost.
Okay, thank you very much for your input.
Wait. So if you're the monk, did you try and save anyone else?
Yes.
Who?
You.
But
Why
why?
the hell would you save the one person that the demon is never going to target?
The one person who is beneficial if they die at night.
Because it's obvious that she is obviously good, and obviously the team that could steer towards the evil team's winning.
Yeah, but if the demon had killed her, that would have
I
helped
would
the
have
good
got
team.
useful information.
Well, to me it's like 50-50. I thought you can only use a
Well,
power
why
once.
would you try to save me?
Because you are the demon!
And why would you try to save Lee, who is the much more obvious target?
Exactly!
Although, to be
Well,
honest,
to me,
I
both
couldn't
of
do
them are
anything useful.
equally obvious. Yes, both of them are.
No, but both of them are not equally useful. At this point, perhaps speaking from a mechanical standpoint, Lee is useless. Sorry.
But I thought that so that after she used her power, she's
No. If she's killed again, her power activates again.
Well, I didn't know that.
Oh, how convenient. I'm now bloody sure it's you.
But we can't nominate him.
Yeah.
Dead, right?
Okay. On the first night, I chose Winston to exercise. Someone was killed. So either the demon has been transferred to him, or I was poisoned. If we're going that route.
Yeah.
Or
Yes,
not the
if
demon.
we theorise that Fiona was a minion, then we killed, it was a demon
Yeah.
initially,
Yeah.
then we killed the demon effectively, and it's
When it
transferred.
transferred to Winston.
And he knew that was a safe bluff because she'd already used it.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, but you just talked about that really quickly.
The bell tolls. It's a 50-50 chance, and I'm leaning towards Winston, so it's not a 50-50 chance. Oh no, it's a 50-50 chance, but I'm leaning towards Winston.
Would you like to discuss nominations? Only alive players can nominate. Only just Winston and Mel can nominate.
Question. My sign's fallen off. Does that mean I'm not dead anymore?
No, it just means I have shoddy craftsmanship skills.
It still says RIP. Okay. Is anyone going to? I mean, someone needs to nominate, and I will nominate. Okay,
I'll let you nominate
do
if you want.
you want to nominate? I have a nomination.
Who could it be?
Oh, Winston. I nominate Winston because we know Mal's good. I'm the soldier. Winston's the only one left alive. It's Winston.
Winston, did you have an defense?
Yes, I do. Well, so she nominated me and she claims to be the soldier and she refused to say anything until towards the end, and then she said she's a powerful character, and then later she revealed that she's a soldier and she has no power to help any of us other than herself. And that is the most convenient character for the demon to bluff as. Because there's no power to fake.
By the way, the soldier can't be killed by the demon in the night. I don't know if that was made clear.
Or the demon doesn't want to kill herself.
The demon would say that.
Says the monk who protects the raven keeper.
Well,
I thought that she
it is
doesn't
a tricky
ability
decision.
anymore.
We have discussed that. Do we have votes from the cast themselves? Or do we wish to have a little bit more discussion?
I genuinely don't know.
And this is the make or break vote, right?
It's a make or break vote. You must execute the demon today in order to win. If you do not execute, there's a thin possibility that the demon will not get a kill in the night, but it's unlikely.
We
Literally
look.
could be either.
Look. I genuinely think at this point, based on all the, we're not getting any more information at this stage. Theoretically, it's a coin toss. So,
Wait, can I ask a question? Fiona, who do you think it is?
I think it's Neve.
You don't believe anything I'm going to say. Someone's going to say it's Neve.
Yeah, fair enough.
Exactly.
Okay, I think that we, both of you should be nominated and we should let the audience decide.
Yeah, fair enough. That's fair. That's fair.
Well, okay, fine, I'll nominate Jacinta.
Well,
Go on,
yeah,
then.
you were nominated. We have to go with you first.
Oh, yeah.
Winston has been nominated. Who amongst the suspects here thinks that Winston is suspicious enough to be the demon?
As Ghost, we only get one vote.
No, you can do a vote, you're fine. In, you can't nominate anymore. In 3, 2, 1.
of the two, I'm leaning more towards him.
Okay, 4, 5-ish with.
Just
We'll
so
go
you
to
know,
the audience though. You're gonna, because you probably get a vote on Jacinta as well, just so we're all clear. But you have the power. Let's see how the audience feels. Is Winston the demon? Yes or no? Is 3, 2, 1. That was like 40, so that's a lot. That was 39.
Jacinta has played us, I'm going to be very annoyed.
Do we have any other nominations, I wonder?
Go on, nominate me.
I nominate Jacinta.
Thank you, Mel.
My reasoning would be fairly obvious. They're both shady as fuck, and I don't want to make this decision, so I'm just going to make you do it.
Do you have any other thoughts on Jacinta? Her suspicion. We'll have to defend yourself first, so
Oh,
my
sorry.
apologies.
Oh, I meant to tell myself. Okay. It's not me. I'm the soldier. It's Winston.
Short and sweet. How are we feeling amongst the other suspects?
Look, honestly, again, we genuinely don't know. It is likely that it is either of them, but my instinct leans towards Winston because, again, of the whole Monk defending the Raven Keeper play and Monk taking an already claimed role which may or may not be in the game, and in fact probably isn't at this stage.
Cool.
So I'm leaning towards Winston, ladies and gents, for what that's worth.
If you can comprehend Alex's words, then cool. Let's say a vote from the cast on Jacinta in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, about the same. 3, 4. These sort of up and down on those.
I don't really know.
Right, well, Winston got 39 votes from you, the angry mob. Let's see how you feel about Jacinta now. Remember, you must execute the demon in order to not be destroyed. In 3, 2, 1.
Just let the wrong thing away.
From your perspective.
Winston, you are the only one left to nominate, and the only person you can nominate now is Mel, who everyone seems to trust. So I think you're on the dropping block. The town has made its decision. You have heard the case put before you. You have heard the evidence. You have heard many lies. Only I know everything. And you have made the decision in the final day to execute Winston. I can confirm this is the end of the game.